Hey guys, so today I've planned to do just a small video for you. I've decided to do a video on my tattoos. I recently got my 6th one done on my thigh, and so I felt like I had enough tattoos to talk about them. I'm just gonna say why I got some of them, the pain scale from 1 to 10, and just a little bit about the tattoos really. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. So I understand that tattoos aren't for everyone. I understand that some people may not like what I have tattooed on me and that it's not necessarily for you, but it's what I like and it's what I got done, because most of them do have reasons. I'll say there was only probably one that doesn't have a reason why I got it. So the first tattoo I ever got was actually, I got two, and I got it the day after my 18th birthday, so it was on the 19th of August I got these done. And the first one I think she done was this one here. This is my anchor tattoo. There is a meaning behind this one. It's quite a personal meaning. Not too long ago, I suppose, I was going through quite a lot of problems mentally. When I turned 18, I decided to get an anchor tattooed on me to remind myself that there are people out there who have problems and feel like they're going through a lot, and so this is basically just to remind me also that I'm not alone. So yeah, that was the whole basis of that tattoo. I didn't actually find it that painful. I would say this was probably the least painful tattoo out of all of them I've done, so I would probably give it a 3. To be honest, I wouldn't really rate tattoos too high on the pain scale, because personally I always think there could be something more painful. So if I gave something a 10 and I found something was more painful than that, what more can it be? I mean, I suppose it could be 11, but I'd rather it just stick to 10, so I don't think any of my tattoos have been anywhere near a 10, but I would say that was definitely a 3. The tattoo I got in the same day was this one here. These are my birds. For me, I know that quite a lot of people actually have this design as a tattoo. For me, it personally meant I was 18, I was old enough, I felt like I was free. Some people may have it because they thought it was pretty or they liked the design of it. Others might have it because each bird may represent a person in their life. The pain on this one, again, I didn't actually really find that painful. There were certain areas maybe where it was a bit like, oh, but like nothing too, oh my god, get off me, you're murdering me. So for this one, I probably would actually give it a 3 as well. I mean, there were certain areas where it would hurt more than others, like with my finger, it was literally just around the corner there where it hurt a little bit. And for this one, it was just that little fatty bit there that hurt. I can't remember my third. The third tattoo I got, oh my god, how many tattoos do I have? Oh yeah, sorry. Okay, so the third tattoo I got is on my rib cage, and on my rib cage I got a swallow with the word Ohana written underneath it. The whole point of this is that I have the Ohana, which means family. So it has the Ohana, my family are always going to be with me, but at the same time I am going to grow apart, which is what the whole bird thing is. Also, even though they may not be close to me or I may not be close to them, doesn't mean they're not there and doesn't mean they're never going to be there for me. This was probably my most painful tattoo. It was so annoying. I felt like I couldn't breathe. It was on my rib cage, so my rib cage felt like it was vibrating all the time. Once it was done, however, it felt fine. It was just during it was very annoying. So I think I would actually give this one a 7. 7.5. Would get a tattoo on my ribcage again if I was feeling it. It didn't put me off the pain. Then the fourth tattoo I got done was this tattoo here. This is a map of the world. A lot of people always ask me what it is. They ask me what country it is, and in my head I think, are you insane? For this one, I actually didn't really want it on my arm. I wanted to get it on my feet, but because I love my shoes, I wanted to have a tattoo that wouldn't get in the way of any of the designs I have on my shoes. What the whole meaning of it was meant to be was the world is at your feet, and for me, I still have that feeling about it. I wish it was on my feet because then it would make more sense, but for me it is on my arm and it still means the world is at my feet. It's just on my arm instead. So the world is at my arm. The world is my oyster, basically, is what this is. Around certain areas, and when the tattoo was healing, some of the ink did come out, so it's quite a bit dodgy in a certain area. I haven't really put my finger on what I want to add to it or what I want to do to it to make it more special to me, but I suppose eventually I will. I didn't really find this tattoo that painful either. I probably would rate it a 3 again. I didn't really find these areas all that painful. So the 5th tattoo I got done is one of my personal favourites, and there is no meaning behind this tattoo whatsoever. But anyway, rambling on, it is this one here. This is my fox. I love foxes. Foxes and cats are my top 2 favourite animals, and that's all I can say really. I love the detail on this fox, it's absolutely beautiful, and the guy who done it is amazing. He's the best tattoo artist I can ever really recommend to anyone. I mean, I've seen famous tattoo artists tattoo some great stuff, but this guy, he got something which probably should be a big tattoo in a small area and yet still managed to get all the detail in it to make it look like a fox. The pain for this one, I would probably give a 5. I didn't really find it too painful other than the knuckle bit there and the bit on the side here. Otherwise the main part of it really wasn't that painful. Okay, so lastly I have my newest tattoo which I got done. Let me have a look at my calendar. On Thursday the 2nd of October, so that was roughly around 2 weeks ago. The healing is pretty much almost done now. The only things that are left are like the little bits on the cage, but I'm still rambling on. Anyway, the last tattoo, well, one of my the 6th tattoo I have is a bird cage on my thigh. I went to the same guy that I done my fox to because I am now forever going to go to him. If you live in Bedford or anywhere near Bedford, I'm going to link his site in the down bar for you so you can take a look at his artwork because it is worth taking a look at. So the whole bird flying out of the cage is representing me and how I feel, and around that I did want a design, and those are roses. There's no meaning to the red or pinkish kind of rose that's on there, that's literally just for decoration. But the orangey yellow one next to it is representing my grandma who passed away. Thank you for watching my video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Hopefully you did. But yeah, I will see you on my next video. Bye!